Yo, what's up? My name is Kay. I'm an artist from Salt Lake City, Utah. I go by Ktha Dawg. Just got done with the interview with my dude Junior over at the 27th Hour podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. We just had a really good conversation that I think y'all really enjoy.
Welcome. You're listening to the 27th Hour with Junior
and Dre Rocker.
Get ready, strap in, and hang on. Okay, we're on the right track. So you good? You guys find the game? I don't know. Welcome back to the show. In the house.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Kay?
I'm just chilling, man. I'm doing good, bro.
Ktha Dawg.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, man?
Nothing much, man. Just on a podcast tour at the moment. Let's go. Yeah, just on a podcast tour, getting to know everybody.
Cool.
And yeah, man, I just been wanting to, get out and just, introduce myself to people and also meet people. So yeah, man.
Networking.
Yes, sir.
You're networking.
Yes, sir.
You're doing it good, man.
Appreciate that a ton. Thank you.
What's the inevitable, right? COVID got you guys. Got everybody. Got everybody.
Oh, hell yeah.
How you shaking through that right now?
In regards to like life or in regards to music? Like
music. Were you torn or anything, or were you?
So when COVID happened, I was actually going through a lot of personal stuff at the time.
Gotcha.
My grandfather fell. He passed, and then they ended up bringing him back. So there was that. Then my dad passed, and then like a bunch of different things were going on, not from COVID. And so like my mind was never really too on it, really, with like the music stuff. Because as like towards the middle of it kind of came, like between now and then, that's when I actually really started doing music again.
Gotcha.
I had stopped doing music for probably like 5 years. It was like a 5-year hiatus.
What for?
I just stopped.
Just needed a break, man.
Yeah, it wasn't even intentional. I just, life kind of happened. I got a really good job, and then, I was super focused on that, and then I had a team, and they were priority because they have families, and so making sure that they were good and they knew how to sell was my main priority. So,
are you still working? Do you work at that place still?
No, so I was with Vasa. So
Gotcha.
I was there for 5 years.
What do you do now?
I work at a truck wash called Blue Beacon.
Oh, Blue Beacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk.
Yeah.
Who the hell did I talk? Yeah, I talked to you about on the phone.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm like, dude, we took our big trucks there.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's nice.
That one.
Yeah, I love it, bro. It's a good company.
Dude,
I actually like it a lot.
That fucking place is busy, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, not right now.
I have never seen. So I worked at the power company.
Yeah.
You know them trucks. I know you do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because they're fucking huge, right?
Hell yeah.
And we would pull in there with the nastiest of stuff, man. And you guys were just, them kids, everybody was just hyped. They're like, we got you, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, we would trip to clean something like that.
Yeah.
They were so excited to do it. Dude, good culture in there, man.
No, that's facts.
That place is busy. Used to be.
Yeah. And well, I mean, it's busy like in the mornings, but when I work graveyards, so it's not like crazy when I go. And then like usually it's like, I mean, at least since I've started, it's rained a lot. So it's been cool. Like, and they actually promoted me to shift supervisor, which was really cool. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
Who would have thought making a semi truck cleaning, detailing, huge? Fuck, that thing's huge. Bro.
Yeah, and it's smart.
It's that big of a deal. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, it's smart as hell. I actually really like it a lot.
It's cool.
Yeah. So the one thing that I like the most about it, I think, is just like running into different people like all over the states. Like literally every driver is completely different.
80's the big hub, right?
Yeah.
What? How long have you been there?
I've been there now for 3.5 months. I was doing 2 full-time jobs. I was doing that and credit repair for like 3 months.
And rapping, bro?
Yeah, I was doing all 3. Yeah. So and then there was that. Just came back off of a trip from Hawaii and then went straight to working 2 full-time jobs. So
damn.
Yeah,
So
but it was good.
You're grinding.
Yeah, it was good. It was definitely character building.
How old are you, my man?
25.
You're 25, bro.
Yeah.
You carry yourself way older than that.
I appreciate that a ton. That's my
You're,
pops.
yeah, whatever that is. What's that? That's seasoned. You're seasoned. You're not hype. Wound 25-year-old up, ready to rock and roll. You're calm, man. It's cool.
Yeah, man. Having a kid and a wife will do that for sure.
Yeah, what's that story? You were married and got a kid. Let's hear
Yeah.
all that. Where are you from and all that good jazz? Start right there.
Yeah, so my family's all originally from California, and that's like everywhere from
Scattered.
Yeah, literally like Sacramento, Long Beach, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, Huntington, like literally everywhere. Like they're
Huntington,
scattered.
bro.
Yeah, Huntington's gorgeous. I love Huntington. If I was to live anywhere in Cali, it would be Huntington.
Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, not Huntington Camp. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, Huntington Beach. Yeah.
Okay.
If I was to live anywhere, I had a cousin that lived in a studio apartment. He was paying like $2,000 a month. Yeah, and I'm like, hell no. And
That's more than my mortgage.
Single. Yeah, it was a single room, and I was like, hell
I don't
no.
get that shit, man.
Nah, me neither.
That's more than my mortgage. It's horseshit.
Yeah. That's I wouldn't do it personally. I mean, it was super dope to like visit there. I'd go to like an Airbnb, but definitely not live there.
How long did you live there till then? How old were you when you guys moved?
So I was the first one that was actually born in Utah. So I'm from Salt Lake, yeah.
Word.
And so I'm originally from Salt Lake, Utah. I lived in a bunch of different places in Utah. I've been in Magna, Rose Park, majority, and then also I've lived in Taylorsville, South Salt Lake.
All over the damn place.
Yeah, Capitol Hill. Lived in a few different places, yeah. So
cool, man.
Yeah.
What? So you're married?
Yeah.
How were you when you got married?
Shoot, man, I was 21.
There's your coffee. Landon,
oh man, I
Landon
appreciate you
delivers.
so much, Landon. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But yeah, I was 21.
So young. You did it young too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're 20. You're 25 though.
Yeah.
See, your era, bro. I swear is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
they hold out forever. Like
true. No, that's
long time, and not have kids for long time. So you're kind of a But I know there's a piece of that story that made that happen.
So with my wife, like I knew since I first seen her, like in 7th grade, I knew for a fact, like if I ever had a chance to be with her, I would marry her. And I actually said that to a friend before I ever even spoke to her.
From 7th grade, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
But I didn't actually end up getting with her until I was in 12th grade, and so that's when we actually ended up like getting together. And then we were together for like 4 years before I engaged. Like we lived together in our own apartment. Like I wanted to make sure that she felt like she was making 100%, the best decision that she could for herself, and same for me. Like I didn't want to, just rush into something just because I thought it was like what I wanted. So it was just giving us each other time to like, feel things out. And then after 4 years of like living together and being around each other almost 24/7, I was like,
married anyway,
couldn't imagine.
Bro.
Yeah, couldn't imagine it without it. Yeah. So yeah.
When did you guys have your kid then?
My daughter's 3, so she was born in 2018. Yeah.
Even after you got married, like,
yeah,
man, you got this all backwards, bro. We all do it the other way.
Yeah,
we all have kids before we get married. We all do. He's like
facts,
a saint.
3 of them.
Yeah, he's like a saint over here, bro.
Yeah, man.
You carry yourself so, man, way older.
I appreciate that.
It's strange to hear all that. I thought you were much older than that when I heard your stories. I was like, what the heck? 25? That's cool, man.
Yeah, man, it's a trip.
So, what's your old lady do? What's she do for a living?
She works at a it's a bio company. Like they like help with making, like they can't really talk about it. But she makes like, it's not like a biofire, but it's I'm trying to think of exactly what it is. They create like the tubes for COVID. It's like the best way I can explain it. Like I think it's like the tubes where they throw the swab in.
So was she in the medical field
it's
before
like
that, or she just got a job doing just this?
Yeah, so it's like a specimen collector type job. Like I think it's like they put like the specimen, whether it's blood or COVID or whatever, like inside of a tube. And so I don't know exactly what the tube does. I don't think she does either.
Is it for just COVID though, or is that her job otherwise?
Yeah, that's her job. Like she does
other things,
and she does photography too.
Okay, I was gonna say,
yeah,
just for COVID. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We got sneaky people doing COVID testing. That's weird.
You gotten vaccinated yet?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it
no,
personally.
Man, I'll be careful with that one for sure, because I know the world's freaking out right now.
Yeah, they're talking about a 4th booster or something like that. I'm like, yeah, no.
Damn. You know what? I think this is such a sad time right now. Everybody just needs to slow down and just listen to themselves, man. Just listen to yourself. Just take a second. Don't listen to everything you're told. We talked about this earlier. I'll take everything you say. I'm going to listen to every word. But, man, decide what you take of it, right? This COVID thing's scaring me, man. I'm not the guy saying the sheep. I'm not into none of this shit, man. I don't do any of these. I don't go either side of no fences ever. I'm always right in the middle. I don't watch the news. Like, we're unbiased people completely.
Yeah.
This is disgusting, man. From the sidelines where I'm at, it's pretty sad.
No, I feel that.
To see what's happening to people that just think, man, use your head a little bit, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's calm down. Let's all take a breath for a minute. Let's regroup.
No, really though, I feel like it's made a lot of people irrational.
Yeah, man.
Just from what I've seen, and also just like, I mean, like you said, definitely, like I feel like I would say I'm on the sidelines with the whole thing too.
Well, what if everybody like rap music, hip hop, whatever? What do you prefer? What is that category do you belong in? So I don't disrespect that.
No, you're not disrespectful
Because
at all.
I don't know that division line.
No, you're good. You're good. Man, that's a good question. Because I've been asked this before. You know what I would consider myself as. Okay. I would say I would probably lean more towards rap.
Gotcha.
That's probably what I feel like I would lean more towards rap. Like hip hop is what I'm starting to get more into. Like switching it up a little bit.
How many more styles are there?
There's a lot.
What is hip hop, well, R&B, all the
trap,
but like rap? It's just rap though.
Yeah,
there's no other.
There's just like a lot of like there's rap.
Rap and hip hop are different.
Well, I guess there's hip hop and then there's different sections. I mean, really, I guess it's all dependent upon who's looking at it.
The master,
not the master. But hip hop is the mother, right? And
see,
like
I don't know all this. I really want to know this.
So hip hop was based on 4 elements, right? It's graffiti, MCing, breaking, and art, right? Did I say that already? Graffiti, breakdancing,
know all that?
rap, which is lyricism.
I love this.
And DJing. There you go.
So the combo.
That's what makes up hip hop. So those are the 4 pillars, right? So if you got hip hop up here, the 4 pillars that I mentioned, and then you got the 1 pillar, which is the lyrics, right? The rapping. And then off of the rapping, you got backpack type of rap, and you got trap, and then you got and you got the emo rap, and you got the melodic rap, right?
Clown rap.
You got all this other, all this other rap, right?
Yeah.
So each one of those have their own thing. So it's like this one thing, which is hip hop, and then you got the 4 elements that break off of it.
So hip hop started it then. Hip hop is the daddy.
Correct. And I would say
I did not know that, dude.
1974.
I didn't know that.
Arguably, DJ Grandmaster Flash and Kool Herc were the creators. They argue who created it first, but 1974, the Bronx, I want to say New York. Yeah, like some of that's some of the first raps, which we kind of mentioned in the 27th hour, like that rhyme style to where it's now. Like there's so many different rhyme styles that goes into another like category of different rhyme styles. But everything that K does would fall underneath the title of hip hop. But his rhyme style might be more of it might be a trap. It might be a rhyme style that's like a backpack type shit.
And how weird is it to think about this? Look at all the time we're just trying to categorize somebody or something that can't even be categorized. You're dope as hell at what you do, right?
I appreciate that a ton. Yeah,
so are you. Like you can't put people in boxes, but we do it all day long. We just did it right here.
Oh yeah, all the time.
But I seriously want to understand it. That's all. I like talking about that openly because that's how I process shit.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's just funny.
People might not know.
Guys, I would never know, and I almost feel I'm weird with. I don't want to offend people ever, really, and I'll just tell you right off. I won't hold back. But people, I get a thing with me like. I just want to understand certain things, and that was one of them. I was like, damn it. Is it hip hop or rap?
Yeah, well, I feel like as long as your intent is good, like, I mean.
I say a lot. Though.
Move forward, and apologize later if your intent is right.
That's what I do. I'm trying to clean that up a little bit on the show, okay? So I was somewhere with family stuff when we veered into that, and I can't remember where because I had a question, but I didn't know how to go through the hip-hop rap
wife,
thing.
Kid, COVID.
I can't remember what the hell I asked. It was something real cool. Apparently not. Okay. Apparently it wasn't that cool. I had such the cool question. I forgot where I was at with it. But.
Oh, I think you asked where I would put myself. But yeah, I think you answered that perfectly. Like as far as like where I put myself, I would say as far as music, I don't know. Like that's the one thing that I'm trying to do with the music that I'm doing now, though, is I'm really trying to show that I could jump out of what I've shown already. So that's just kind of the direction that I'm aiming with everything now, and. Yeah, man, I don't want to just do music. Like, I want to, network. I want to get to know people. I want to, go and do things, like, other than music. I want to be, holding shows or, doing stuff like that. Like, stuff where I can actually help other people. Like, when I did this show called Utahverse at the Complex, like, that was actually the most proud moment I think I've had.
That's the one you talked about on the Beehive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so that was probably the most proud, moment I've had in general with doing music, was being able to help put my peers on a stage where, DMX has performed and
D was there?
Yeah,
motherfucker.
That would have been that would
have been the last time he made it here, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to go to his music video he had in Utah.
I wish I'd have hit that
with Mike Servin.
He's a fucking gangster, dude.
Yeah, I wish I could have met him.
That fucking guy did it right from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Well, he was only like 50 or something when he died, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was.
Stupid young, dude.
What was he, 50?
And he wasn't gnarly out of shape. Like he's just a little rapper. That fucking sucked, man.
Yeah,
the whole world was like, "What?"
On that verses.
Remember? Was he?
Yeah, he was pretty. He was like gasping.
Is he like can't rap no more?
Yeah,
get him, boy.
He's still dope.
Get him, boy. Oh, dude, he's skinny as fuck. Look at him. I didn't even know. Look at that. Why is he so skinny? D on some shit.
No, that was an old photo.
Yeah.
But he passed away in 2021. He was 50 years old. He was born in 70.
70. What a fucking beast, man.
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
There's few have had that impact, right? Like, in my perspective, you guys know this craft way more than me on that side of that world where I seen this fucking rocket and then this plummet just to the ground immediately after.
Yeah.
And then another little burst and then another plummet. Like he did in my opinion, the Johnny Cash wave. It was just fucking chaos, man. It was the highest, more money than anybody's ever made, less money than anybody's ever had.
Yeah.
Too much this, too much that, none of this. Just fucking chaos. That's what I remember of him. But yeah, I ripped to that fool, huh?
Yeah, I loved his music a lot, and then
He's cool.
It hurt, like especially because the following deaths, like it's just like it was a trip.
Was his overdose shit though? Just abuse.
I've read a bunch of different stuff, and then I was like, I'm not even gonna like.
Yeah, because we weren't there.
Because I mean, it's all like allegedly he did drugs, but I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of different sources, so I don't even know what's true and what's not. Because they were saying that it was suicide. That they're saying that it was unintentional. Then they were saying like it was drugs, and then they're saying it wasn't
suicide. You shitting me?
Yeah,
he's pulling it up right here.
Yeah, they were just saying a bunch of different stuff. So I never really.
Oh, suicide would make me sad as fuck. If that's TMZ's usually pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Damn.
Heart attack. Dude, I know he was into coke big time. I know he was from what I know. I don't know shit. I never met him. That's well said, by the way.
Damn.
None of us know anything. We're just kind of throwing things around there. But yeah.
Yeah, that hurt.
Cocaine-induced heart attack. Yeah, he's skinny, man. He looks super skinny in there.
Yeah.
But he used to be kind of he was a dude. He's a dog. He's a bigger dude.
Before he died, I'm pretty sure he was bigger. I'm pretty
Getting
sure because that
back
Versus was how long ago was that Versus? That Versus was like
well, dude, and they say
like months before, right? Not like years. It was like a couple months.
Gotta get away from the they thing. I understand it that he's always up in the hood, just out in the streets, just handing people cash,
showing love,
down with the people, man.
Yeah.
Was he from Chicago? I think I don't remember, but
and I didn't actually.
He's from New York.
Okay, New York.
Yeah,
yeah, just in the fucking hood, right? That's what I was like, man, that dude's dope.
Yeah, I didn't even know any of that till after he passed, and I just like that's the reason why I love Nip was for that reason.
Same thing, bro. All these motherfucking guys.
So yeah, him and Snoop.
I don't know how he dodged every bullet he dodged, but boy, he's still going. He's the fucking god, dude. That is the god right there.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoopy's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dre said it best, actually. I can't remember what we were talking about, but he has mastered every fucking thing he's touched.
Yeah. Did you hear that Bible album that he made? I believe it was for his grandmother.
No.
Like a tribute. Did you hear
Bible, like hymns? Like Bible hymn? Like
no, it was man, what the hell was that thing called? I think it's just called Holy Bible, and it's just like I believe it was a tribute to his grandmother, if I remember correctly.
Was he rapping or reading scriptures? Or
I believe he rapped on like a couple of the songs, maybe one or two, but it was mostly just gospel music. Like it was like
he does gospel, fool?
Yeah, like honestly, it's my favorite stuff he's done. Like
I'll check that out.
Is like hella impressive.
That dude, there's something about him, man. He's the most charismatic dude.
Yeah,
he's just fucking chilling. He can't make a wrong move.
Oh, Bible of Love, that's what it's called.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good. I think the song that I like the most on there is called Sunrise. If I remember correctly, it's hella good.
He's a fucking stud. Who's your biggest influence?
Damn.
Fuck that question. Who's your top? That's stupid.
I was like, man, here, that's hard as hell.
Because I'm a psycho music nut myself. So how do we word this better? Let's say top 5 influences, period. Not bands, guy, like, so it could be like The Who, right? A band, or Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's a little strange right there, but I like Taylor Swift.
Hey, she's not bad. I don't got nothing against her.
Who's your top 5, bro? Where you at?
Damn, shoot.
You just like music.
Well, yeah, I do. There's definitely those that have stuck out the most to me. Like Tupac is for sure one, obviously. Nip is for sure one, obviously. Nickelback, I think, is one that really trips people out.
Well said.
Yeah, so I think that one usually trips people out.
Those guys rip, dude.
Yeah.
They fucking rip.
Yeah.
Talk shit all they want. That's one of the biggest selling bands of all time.
And that's what I was saying. I was trying to tell Will this afterwards after at the Will Wonder podcast. I was telling him, I'm like, man, like them, like I feel like if they did, and I don't know if they have, but I feel like if they did make a song with a rapper, you know, like I feel like it would blow up.
Reach the fuck out, dog.
I feel like it would blow up.
Yo, you just dropped it. Do it.
Like and I'm calling it
Call
now.
Chad.
So when it does happen, eventually, I'm gonna be like I said. So,
dude, those guys are gnarly.
Yeah.
Where did the whole thing come from in the world where they were? Words. I gotta be careful how I do all that shit. Like whatever they were called. Everybody talk shit on them. Everybody.
Yeah. No, 100%. And
what happened right there? Because they fucking rip, dude.
I don't know. Did they do something to get canceled?
I have no idea, man. But they got this like super, almost glam rock shoved in the corner. You guys are garbage. If you like Nickelback, you are a certain this and that. Like it was a thing, right? You don't like Nickelback or you're a whatever.
Yeah, I'm not
dude,
sure. That's
if
a good
you
question.
listen to their music, any song,
it's great.
You want to get up and get in the car and do 110 miles an hour down the freeway and just
yeah.
Like, dude, their music rips. I think they're the biggest thing that's ever come out of Canada. Period. As a matter of fact, I believe that's another.
Oh,
they're the wealthiest thing that's ever walked out of that entire country.
That's probably the.
Jack Kroger, he's a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah, man.
He's an absolute. He's a beast, and he's with fucking Avril, bro. That's cool.
Yeah, I grew up listening to Nickelback. Like my mom would play, you know, Nickelback in the car, or Alicia Keys, cool. Or damn. Like,
so who else? You got 3 there. Who's 2 more?
The last 2.
You did Pac. Wait, or did you just do 2?
So yeah, Nickelback, Pac, Nipsey,
Nip.
And that was well before he died. Just want to put that out there.
Fuck, he was a bad dude. I love that dude.
Yeah, actually, definitely. Yeah, I cried when he passed. That hurt. Like that one felt personal. Yeah. But yeah, so those 3, for sure. When I think of music and like what like makes me want to do music, I would say probably Sugar Free.
Whoa,
just because
who's Sugar Free? I don't know who Sugar Free is.
Sugar Free?
Is that weird?
No.
Is that old school? Is that?
Yeah, he's old school.
Sounds old school.
Usually a lot of people that, you know, I talk to him about don't know who he is, but yeah, my brother, so when I actually first started getting into music and wanting to rap, I actually listened to an album that had him and Young Jeezy on there. And
he sang with Young Jeezy?
No, so he just had a burner CD, so like it was just like all these different songs. Like my brother had stacks of CDs in a suitcase, and he would just like let me like play through them whenever we did like meet up. And he ended up this was the first burner CD that he ever gave me.
That's
like
old
the
school
first burner
shit.
CD. Yeah, so it was dope because I had like Young Jeezy on there. There was Sugar Free. I believe T.I. was on there too.
Too.
Yeah, so but yeah, Sugar Free was the one that stood out to
I'll
most.
check him out, dude.
There. Yeah, he's really dope. I actually like his music a lot.
He's got a nice T angle looking.
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Cool.
A lot of his music is like pimp stuff, so it's it's definitely different than what I do.
He's slick as fuck. You can see it.
Yeah,
he's like, what up?
Yeah, so yeah, his rap is definitely different than what mine is, but you know, I just I appreciate all music. You know, lastly, I would say the Beatles.
Well said.
So yeah, those would be my top.
Who?
5. The Beatles.
Who's that?
Fucking really? He's kidding.
Nah, yeah, he playing.
He's just
the Beatles are overrated.
He's just a DJ. That's kind of the thing too.
That's cap.
When's the last time you put in a Beatles record and
overrated?
actually listened to a song?
Oh, I have everything on my Apple.
You would play it. God, he got pissed right there. Did you see that shit?
Oh no,
Dad, he's like, "Fuck you."
Hey, that was defensive, huh?
No, that was badass.
Thinking back, I'm like, that was.
You're like, bro,
defensive.
I got it on the thing. Yeah, you were real. You're real.
But no, my grandfather.
Cool.
So like all the music that all right. So one person that I would probably resend on would be Pac. I would say probably Ice Cube over Pac, and the reason being is like my dad would play Ice Cube all the time, every single like growing up. Like when I was little, like. Literally, that's all we heard in the car was Ice Cube. So, like, there's that, the connection with, him and my pops. And then there's Nickelback with my mom and,
so
that. And then my grandpa, when I would go on car rides with him, like, he would every now and then let me listen to 92.5. Every now and then, because he was like he liked his music, and his music was like the Beatles and
94.1 type shit.
Yeah, exactly. 94.1. That's exactly what he would play. So and then And I just jumped, I jumped in his car because my wife took the car and it was heading this way and literally was on 94.1.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's
I'm gonna
that
edit the
connection.
shit out of that.
That's cutting.
Let's go.
When you said 94.1, I'm like, you 92.
Yeah, you and I too.
Let's go.
Chop right on top.
Playing. But no, yeah, I would say that, each of those ones that I pointed out, like, all in some way, like, Nip is my own personal, like, I see what he does. It reminds me of myself a lot, going out and selling, like, incense door to door, or selling incense at, Liberty Park, or like when I was like 12, like 11, 12, 10, like I would go out and sell incense, so that way I could like buy
Hustling,
clothes.
baby. You hustling.
Yeah, so like my parents are like, oh, if you want to get something, like you got to do it yourself. Yeah. So like they would send me out and I would, go out with a big ass bag of incense and I would be selling it like at apartment complexes, or I'd be, selling it at the Liberty Park, or, whatever. And then I eventually got myself a lawnmower and then would, cut lawns and stuff like that. So like just a lot of the mentality, like do it for, like basically do it for yourself so you can keep going and keep going. And so like
when did you know you wanted to do music? When did that hit you? You knew it was in a child thing right from start.
It was with that tape. It's the tape that my brother gave me. It was when I was listening to it, I just seen how he was reacting to it, just beating on the steering wheel. Him and my dad would both do that when they would listen to music. And so like that just stood out for me, seeing how he responded to it. And my brother and I, we didn't get to actually grow up together. He grew up in California and I grew up in Utah. So, we were just always separated. And so like I've seen it as a way for me to connect with him.
Does he do music too?
No, he doesn't do music at all. Thank God. But no, he
Are you the only one in the family that does music?
No, my little brother actually does music. He just got done doing a tour in Texas. Damn, where else is he going? I think he's going to California. But yeah, he's with a group called Dogma Society, and they've actually been doing pretty damn good. I'm actually really proud of my little brother.
What kind of tunes are they? What are they? What category are they in? Yeah, stupid word. I know.
Damn,
I'm just trying
to think because I haven't really thought. Like when I see it, I think of like rock, is what I think.
Oh, it's
of.
not rap then. It's not hip hoppy rap.
Yeah, that's my little. Yeah, my little brother's the one with the hat. So yeah, that's him right there.
Oh fuck! Look at that player.
Yeah, so that's my little brother.
Look at that GQ little bastard. He looks like a stud.
Yeah.
You know who he looked like? Who does he look like? He looked like somebody.
I think he looks like D's.
Or Doze.
Yeah, I think it's D's.
What a stud.
Yeah,
so, yeah, dude, they look like Marilyn Manson shirt. They're metal then.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
check them out.
It's a trip. It's like they do like rap. They also do like rock. They like my little brother. Like he doesn't. That's what I mean. Like what's cool about my little brother and like myself is, we really don't like sticking to one like thing. And that's what I liked when I was listening to the podcast with you and your son. It was how you guys talked about him doing different things.
Grab one of those who they tour with, just real quick, just so I have an idea. Wasn't there some of them down there lower with all the bands on them? Anybody? I'm just curious.
Yeah, they did go out there in Texas with somebody that had a big name. I don't know if that's the flyer for it, but.
So those are all kind of low key, killing it bands, kind of. I was just curious.
I think that's it right there.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks familiar. So that's the one that they had. But yeah, they're going to be going on another tour here soon. They actually sold out their first tour here in Utah.
How long's he been doing that? He's been
doing music for, damn. I want to say he's been doing music for, I could be hella off, but I would say he's been doing music for probably 3 years.
Hot minute.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 3 years. He's been actually excelling really fast. I'm actually really, really proud of what he's been doing.
So I thought of a cool thing to say earlier when I was getting ready for this, like something with hip hop. I try to think of something hip hop, rap. This genre has a unique thing in it. I've noticed, like every genre has their thing, right? You can tell. This is kind of a question, but kind of just a big long old thing too. What is it about rap, hip hop, any of that genre where, whatever the words are, where they're faking shit? Like when you can hear people talk, man, you're like, this Peep. I can go on and on and on. A lot of my favorite rappers, right? Yellow Wolf, Ritz, a lot of these guys, right? Their story's no fucking joke. They're singing about their life, right?
Yeah.
What about the guys? The people singing, are they making up stories? Is that a thing? Can you feel? I think you can feel that when you hear that shit. When people's making up something, they talking about something they've never done before. Is that a thing in hip hop? People making music, is that a thing?
I would imagine so. Like, I mean, of all the people that do music, I would imagine that there is people that do it,
which is cool too. But you can feel it.
Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. Like, some people are real good at having conviction, even if it is false. You know, so it's hard to say what's real or what's not. Especially like, I mean, perfect example is the DMX thing.
Exactly.
Right? You know, like there's all these sources that claim to be reliable. You know, but at the end of the day, we don't really know unless we were actually there to like go through it with the person. And so, you know, I try not to worry too much about if it was real or not. I worry about how it made me feel.
If it worked or not.
Yeah, like if it felt good and if it felt like, it was something that I'll listen to again or something that I believe, like that's, I mean, perception's reality to a degree. So
I like that.
So
I like that. Who's your last album you're rocking out to? You got like 20 minutes left and your time's a ticking. Who you cranking?
Shoot. Oh, if I'm dead?
You got 20 minutes? You got an album left,
Get
bro.
Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, for real. God damn it.
There's no fillers.
What
on
the
that
fuck happened?
tape.
Is he producing? What is he doing?
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't have any new albums or anything coming out.
Why not, dude?
But supposedly we're supposed to be getting a versus. So this thing called versus, where two people go at it, right? Like Snoop Dogg and DMX, we just watched it. They did a versus. They do record for record, right?
I'm gonna say this: if it's not him in the game, I don't want to see that shit.
Well, if it's G Unit,
you say if it isn't,
yeah, if it's not him in the game, I don't want to see that shit.
You don't like? Do you like the game?
No, I love them both. I think
dude,
that the beef
hard.
they have is stupid. Like that's just my opinion. I just feel like we've lost out on so much.
Yo, do you think it's real?
Dumb shit.
I don't think this beef. Do you think that beef's real?
Yeah, they were shooting at each other.
Oh, they shot at each other.
Yeah.
See, allegedly. None of us were fucking there. That's the same thing I was saying about like Yella and all my guys. I like. That's just it. We put a lot of weight on what we think we understand. I think when you spend enough time following them, looking at their content, knowing if you
create this
ignorantly,
idea.
we feel like we know them.
Yeah,
we really don't.
Yeah,
but to the best of our ability, I guess is how you speak about that. That's cool. I'm glad you think like that, man. That's because that's real.
It's a trip.
Because it's all everybody's just talking. Nobody knows. Everybody's talking shit all the time.
Yeah.
But to my best of my knowledge, it's sad to hear. I was just going there because my kid, he's killing it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to hear this song.
Yeah, I'm excited, man, because I heard y'all talking about his music, and that's the first thing I wanted to hear when I got here. So,
but he's got kids in his school that are doing it too, and they're talking about shit they're not doing, and it just doesn't work. You can just hear it. That's all I'm saying. That's why I was getting at that.
And there's power to the song too. Like even if it doesn't happen, it's possible it could happen because you're putting it out there. That's just my personal opinion. Like if you're talking about killing shit and doing
that's what I'm
all
talking
kinds
about.
Of shit.
These kids and drugs. He's like they don't. He knows he's right with them. He's like these kids aren't doing this stuff. So that kind of tricks me up a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you write all about what you're up to? Is that what
you're I don't talk about anything that's not true.
I don't know why people would do that. But yeah, I get it.
I mean, I understand it just because, some people like there's a lack of, and I feel like, just like if I was to put myself in their shoes and try to understand why, I would talk about something that's not actual is just because like I would be lacking something. Like there's something in me would feel like it's missing, and
plugging
I
the
have
hole.
to exactly.
Yeah, man.
So just putting something that won't keep the ship up. I don't know. That's just where
How many albums you got? You got 2 albums, right?
This will be my second album that I'm getting ready to drop.
When you drop it, it's fall. I thought it was the fall, right?
Yeah.
Is that what I heard?
So I was gonna drop it soon.
Tell the world right here. Just tell them.
Yeah, man. We nearing the end, so I mean, might as well, right? I'm looking at hopefully in January. That's the goal. Depending upon how the next couple of releases that I have go, I'm gonna determine it off of that.
So you're dropping like singles and
okay. Yeah, that's what I did the first time when I dropped my first tape. I dropped a song, music video, song, music video, song, music video, and all of them were at the same time.
Is there a thing with that, like a superstition thing where people do that? Like you have to do this and this and this, or the record won't do as well? Am I asking that? Does that sound really stupid? Like,
no, not at all. It doesn't sound.
You
stupid.
have to do this first. You have to drop 2 singles. Then is there like a recipe? Obviously, everybody does their own thing. I get that, but
no. So the reason why I did it the way that I did it was because when I also had some, help from my mentor. My mentor is, somebody that's actually, in the game with, people that I look up to. And so, you know, he was kind of walking me through how I should go about it because I hadn't done music in 5 years. I didn't know anything to make anything that I'm doing legit. You know, I didn't know how to, you know, copyright any of my stuff. I didn't know how to put, you know, stuff in the paperwork. I didn't know how to do anything. And so the first like 4 months was just that. Like the first 4 months of doing music was learning paperwork.
School.
Yeah. It was learning, you know, service agreements. It was learning, you know, royalties. It was learning like all these different things that come into play when you're doing stuff. And if you want to be looked at as legit, you have to move as if so. I just like, I mean, at least to me, you know, like just from what he's told me and how he's talked to me about it, I've like gotten a really good reputation off of it. You know, there's not a single person that I've worked with that can't say that I've either one paid them or have done paperwork, you know? And so
That's cool.
That's something that, you know, really means a lot to me is doing that. But yeah, man. I'm just trying to think of it. What was the question one more time?
You just danced all through it. You did. That's perfect. That's
I was gonna say. I feel like I answered it, but I was
you
like,
did. Yeah, you did. That's perfect.
But
what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. What I always ask everybody how it feels. I think I missed a little calling in life with being. I should have been a musician of some sort, drums or some shit's probably.
Man, I'm telling you what, this shit's amazing. I don't think you did anything wrong. Literally, I don't think you did anything wrong.
I love music. I'm a big music guy, and I just would love to feel. I know you felt it too. Going out on that stage and just seeing people freaking out, man, that would be so cool. I would love that.
Yeah, it's fun.
To be part of that. That would be a high that you can't shake. Like,
yeah.
Does that just buzz the shit? Have you had big old crowds hyped up at you, just freaking out?
I mean, probably not because of me, but I've been on large stages.
Part of it,
yeah,
up on stage. I was just because in the crowd is one thing, man. I'm freaking out in the crowd. I can only imagine what it feels like. That was kind of a question. Then is how does that feel, man, when you get up there?
The first time I ever had people like singing my song back to me was at Soundwell, and that was like. That was a feeling cool. That, I mean, it was super dope, but like going back to like, you know, putting a show together, like it was just, I don't know how to explain it. Like putting people, you know, helping put people in a situation where they were able to like showcase what they can do on a stage where, you know, like they've dreamt of being on, you know, that meant so much more to me than anything that I've done so far.
That's cool, man.
Like truthfully, like that meant more to me than, you know, any song that I've made, you know, like, and it's a trip, like, you know, because I feel like I was, you know, living my father's legacy when I was doing that, because he would put on shows for the community and put on, you know, festivals.
He was a musician too?
No. So he did, he just basically like networked. Like he was literally the guy that got all the vendors to show up, all the, you know, people selling, you know, retail items. Like he got everybody together to unite, and, you know, he would bring like healthier foods into the communities, you know, and
he's a Nipsey, bro. You're doing the same thing. You guys, that's what I hear right there.
Yeah. And so that's like,
that's so cool.
Yeah. It's a trip. Cause I mean, there is a lot of traits in him that remind me of my pops, you know? And so, yeah, it's definitely, you know, I think I would say that is my calling, is helping other people. Like, at least like, you know, as I've gone throughout this, like I've seen like, you know, that's what makes me the happiest.
That's cool, man.
So
that's guaranteed outcome too.
Yeah.
There's only one guaranteed outcome with that.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's all good. It doesn't matter what the hell it even truly is, but it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Live your life for service of others. I mean, that's kind of a thing, right?
Yeah. And
God, someday it's nice to get your pay, though. You'd be like, damn, I could get some of this.
Yeah.
Daddy, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I actually didn't take anything from that show. Like, you know, Angela's the owner of the complex.
Yeah.
And, you know, she was talking about like what we should do with it. And then, you know, we both, you know, agreed like the best thing we could do with the money is just keep reinvesting it back into the show. You know, it's just making sure that it stays a thing and we can make it better each time. So
was that a COVID time?
Yeah, it was actually when the mask mandate came up, I believe, was like, nonsense. I think it was like the day after or 2 days or something like that. But it was like something changed, and it made things a little bit easier for that show to be more successful, which was like, thank God.
Really?
Because it was like months of planning, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have thought it went the other way.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to do bad.
With the COVID, though, that's all I meant.
Yeah, COVID definitely put a damper on what I thought it was going to be, but like when it actually happened, like it was just like, it was unreal to see like cool. All, you know, the people that I, you know, like I love their music, you know, like every person that I, you know, brought to, I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, didn't end up getting on the stage, but, you know, there's a lot of really, really talented people in Salt Lake. And so, I mean,
Dude,
just
it
in
is.
Utah in general, like there's just a lot of talented people out here. And so it was just real cool to see, like, you know, all of it come together, and it just, you know, to see how much it meant to them. Like that's what, you know, was a driving force for me. That's what was like, you know, if my music helps me, you know, propel myself and put me in a position where I can help other people, like, you know, I'll keep doing this shit until I can't, you know. So
You got plans to make more albums then? You just
oh yeah, I'm almost done with
stay
my
in
third
row.
right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, so I'm finished with my second. I'm almost done with my third.
Is that how you guys are grinding on these things that long?
Yeah, I
Or
probably got
You haven't even dropped the second one yet.
no, yeah,
And
not
you
at
got
all.
3 almost that's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, well, the thing is too, like, you know, my cousin, he would talk about, like, you know, like Nip and all these guys. He was actually around them a lot. And so he would talk about just like with Jay Stone, and like Jay Stone is like basically like he's Nipsey's right hand man basically. But no, like all of them have a catalog. Snoop has a catalog. All these artists have catalogs that we haven't heard, you know. And so like he would talk about, like, you know, the best thing that you could do. I mean, even with like, you know, Get Rich or Die Trying, like him and Dr. Dre, if I remember correctly, like 50 Cent had all these songs. They ended up not doing any of the songs that he had, and then they ended up making a shit ton of songs and picking the best songs from the ones that they made, you know. And that's literally how I've been going about, you know, making my albums. Is I'll make like 20 songs, you know. Like the first one I made like 14 songs, and then this one I made like 20 songs.
How do you decide what makes it? Do you do a collective thing, or do you do a certain person thing?
Yeah, so I do a collective thing. I'll put it in like a group chat with 5 people I know that will, you know, tear that shit up if it's not good.
Same remedy though every time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's curious. That's cool.
Yeah, so the 5 people that I send it to, like, I know they'll rip my ass if it's like, you know, they'll not rip me, but like they'll tell me
No,
if it's
they're gonna
trash.
be real.
Yeah, I know that they'll be completely honest. So
Well, I thought it's interesting because I watched the Metallica. It just tied to that where I didn't know how they do that. Because they'll write like 100 songs. You write so many songs, right?
Yeah.
How do you choose that shit? And they have like Lars's dad, the drummer's dad, is the one that says no. I wondered how you do it, man. That's cool.
yeah,
I'd put them all on there. 100 fucking songs. Leave them.
yeah, I still have the final say. Like it's, you know, like I'll still like, you know, like there was some songs on there, you know, like I made when I was in a headspace that, you know, I'm like, damn, like that's not the kind of, you know, image I want to project.
Yeah.
And so it's just like really being cautious of what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to offend nobody, and I'm also not trying to make it seem like, you know, I think some way about myself or others. So I'm just like I'm real cautious about
See,
that.
that's all I said earlier about me too. Same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing. You want to put out quality product, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool.
Especially because I'm putting so much damn money into it. I want to make sure that it's, you know, I want to make sure it's getting, you know, where it needs to get to, and that I know I created the best product I could.
I don't doubt that.
So
Not even a little bit.
appreciate that.
Is it stupid expensive to make albums nowadays? Is it cheaper than it was?
I mean, it depends. Like, there's the beats, then there's the paperwork, then there's, I mean, if you
As a
don't already
whole.
have paperwork.
As
like,
a whole, though, the whole
yeah.
industry. I wonder if it's cheaper and easier now.
I would think it would be cheaper.
I would think so.
Because everything being digital, I think every time you took a retake back in the day, it was on like
You had to
a
go
physical reel,
studio.
right? So you got to buy a new reel. I'm sure the film isn't cheap, you know?
And these guys can just email shit back and forth. The Blink 182 is one of my favorite band of all time, and anyway, a lot of story history there. But they made one album that was an EP with 5 songs, and they never even seen each other. All 4 of them, they never ever seen each other.
What?
Yeah, the Dogs Eating Dogs EP, they didn't even see each other. Neighborhoods, a lot of neighborhoods.
Did you like it?
Was like, oh yeah, dude,
It was still dope.
crazy cool.
So you would never even know that they weren't
Nope.
together during it.
The one, God Mark was in Holland. They were thousands and thousands of miles away. Travis was pissed about it, the drummer. He's pissed for sure.
Damn.
But yeah,
he's nice. He's hella
He's a
nice.
gang. Have you met him?
No. Yeah, I feel like it'd be super dope to meet him, but yeah,
He's
nice.
very unique human. That's who
Yeah.
we named Landon after.
Oh, for real? That's
So-
dope as hell.
It's my kid's name. So Travis Barker's kid, his name's Landon. So we named him Landon Travis.
That's dope as hell, man.
That's
cool.
how much I dig that fool.
Yeah, their music I think is really dope.
Who-
Didn't they make something with Lil Wayne? Didn't they? Or no, they did a tour
They
with
went
Lil
on tour
Wayne.
with him, and oh boy,
Yeah.
did you go to that show?
Was it good or was it not good? It wasn't good.
I
What
don't
did you like
want
about
to say
it?
it was horrible. It was horrible.
Hey, I mean, shoot.
The whole audience, dude, not just me, bro.
Yeah.
That place was
was it quiet?
moving. You could feel it. It was a horrible show. Blink
Damn, that's
Blink
unfortunate.
crushed it. They always crush it. Oh,
And
do
Lil
you like
Wayne.
Blink-182?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking crush it
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, I don't
My
think
wife
Lil
plays
Wayne's
him a
the
lot.
type to tour with, though. I think like
It was a really,
X would have been crazy.
It was
like,
a really bad show. You couldn't understand him.
yeah. I mean,
Remember,
yeah.
weren't you there? All he kept saying, the whole audience, we all was looking at each other like, I thought I was high as hell. I was a little bit, but I'm like, is this weird? They're like, yeah, this is bad. So we thought it was the first couple songs. It kept getting worse and worse and worse. All you could understand at the end, and nothing against Lil Wayne. I love that dude, man. He's
Yeah.
dope as hell. He's one of the original bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All you could hear was at the end, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen," and then the next song will kick off, and then it was chaos again. You couldn't hear. It was just weird, man.
they say he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't write rhymes, right? So they say that he has to learn his songs before he performs.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
yeah.
So you would think
Something happened there.
that you're probably not a great performer if you can't remember your songs. You know.
And that's why that makes total sense. It was distorted as hell. It was weird. Everybody was like, what the fuck? The only thing you could hear was, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen." And you could hear his Lil Wayne for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, all you could hear was just, it was just bizarre. And the guy's up on his computer making music.
Oh
he had a drummer.
shit!
He had a
That
drummer.
was hella funny. Let's go.
Dude, I was like, come on, where's a band? Get a band up there.
Yeah.
Some of these
Switch that shit up.
hip hop people even rap. They got fucking bands out there, man. Crushing it, like bands.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
The Roots is a band.
It's fucking beautiful, man. That I love to see that.
Yeah.
And I love it. Look, dude, this stuff's so cool. Throwing it down on but there's something about all them people together, and it's always different. And I just think that's so cool.
Yeah.
What's another huge influence on you other than
Other than music?
I was gonna say music, like something that nobody would know. I like Celine Dion. I like. Do you like Pina Colada? Who the fuck is
Let's
that?
go.
I couldn't think of their name. Caught in the rain. Dun, dun, dun. Who the
Barry Manilow, I think.
No, definitely not Barry. Is it? Who the fuck is that? You're welcome.
No, I've heard that. I don't know who
That's
it
the most
is.
popular song of all time, and I can't remember who the hell sings it. Oh, we gotta check this shit out. Everybody in the world's dying right now listening to. They're gonna be pissed at me, but I just don't know.
Is that who it is?
Rupert Holmes.
Yeah, Rupert Holmes.
So he's a one-hit wonder for sure. That's him. That's him. You like Pina Colada? He looks like a serial killer, for God's
he
sake.
does.
Jesus.
Ted vibes.
Yeah, he definitely got that Ted Buddy vibes.
Look at the one at the wind, right? That your cursor's on. He's all.
Where they're like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy is so handsome. You would
Damn,
have never have
dude.
thought, like, hell no.
That shit's funny. He looks so different everywhere. They were killer eyes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rupert Holmes. We
He's
don't.
got
Know.
bodies.
I don't like pina coladas or getting caught in the rain, young man.
Let's go.
What
Are you guys excited for Halloween? Because you got a little girl.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited.
are you guys doing anything like a family like you dressing up family wise like together?
Yeah, I mean, we would go out and do, the whole trick or treating thing. But my grandfather lives with us, and with COVID and all that, I just, the last thing I'd want to do is risk, losing him too over something so small. But yeah, we're gonna definitely do something with the family though, where we'll have like, probably like a trunk, trunk or treat, So we'll probably
they go to like the
uh,
churches and parking lot and set up and do it like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, so we'll probably
We'll
do
bounce
something
down
like
here,
that.
bro. I don't know how far you are
Yeah.
from here, but it's off the hook here.
Yeah, I love it out here.
got
I
the
actually used to
shops
work down
open
the
and-
street.
Did you?
Yeah, I worked at the Clinton Vasa for probably like 9 months.
Things still open?
Yeah, I believe they're still open.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't worked with Vasa for it's probably been 8 months since I was there. I was part time, and then before that, it was like a year.
What's your end goal, bro? What are you doing here? What do you want to do? Where were you going to be in however many years you want to put yourself out there? Do you do that? Do you just flow?
If I'm here and I'm alive, that's that's a blessing. Just that alone is the goal. Is to just still be here and be alive. But if I could keep doing music and if I could keep doing music, if I could keep being a good father, if I can keep being a good husband, then that's good enough for me.
All this if.
Yeah,
You say if.
yeah.
You-
Inshallah, Allah.
You just are.
So yeah, if God is willing.
Whatever it is willing.
Yeah,
You got it.
yeah. I
You got a
appreciate
lot
that,
of
man.
bleed. You bleed good coming out of that heart. It's cool, man.
I appreciate that a ton.
It's not a kid thing. It's really strange.
I
Like
appreciate
Shelby had that same vibe, right? She's wise beyond her years when she'd speak. You have that same. That's cool, man. Your parents did a hell of a good job, man.
That means a lot.
How did your father pass away?
He had COPD.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah, so I don't know if if you're familiar with it. It's a lung disease. Yeah, so he ended up getting it from like years
have a
of being
client
around like
that has it.
chemicals and just a whole bunch of stuff.
That
Like
shit's horrible.
yeah, and then he also had like a history of drug use too. So it's just like I'm sure that may have played a role in his body being weaker than it should have been. But yeah, it was just it was wild.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, that's definitely not a way to see somebody go out for sure.
That was how long? It was a few years ago. Last year.
Yeah, it was 2020 February 8th.
It's gotta. I can't even imagine, man. I don't know how you guys do it.
Well, no, what I was gonna say too is like when I was watching the podcast with you and your son, it was just like, damn, like I wish I like I have videos of me and my dad where we're just like, like where we're like, where he was towards the end and all that, but it's like having a moment like that to like look back at, where he's healthy and like you can see like how your love for him, like, and just like understanding and just like the communication that you guys have, like that literally reminded me of me and my pops. Like me and my pops, like that was my dude, that's my best friend, so
That's cool, man.
So it definitely like that's what made me want to come onto this show, was just seeing how how passionate you are towards your family, respectful you are towards your wife.
Yeah.
You give her a ton of credit with raising your kids. And I wanted to actually ask you about that. Like you say that you were gone a lot. Like what was your job? Like did it send you away? Like
yeah, I was a lineman. Like so, right behind you, there's that poles and wire and that dozer, like pulling wire. I'll show you. It's hard to understand until you see. If you see that structure, you'll understand. Those power lines that are all over the damn road out there, them big ugly tall power line telephone pole. I built that. That's what I've done my whole life.
Oh, see, that's dope.
25 years.
Did they send you like all over the states?
Anywhere but where you live.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, man. I just started chasing money. It was a money thing.
Yeah.
I got addictive. It was weird. It was stupid.
Are you happy that you did it?
Yeah. I if you listen to enough of my stuff, I don't even regret bad things, because that's how. There's no such thing as bad things.
Yeah.
If it was a negative thing, it was meant to be there for whatever was the opposite of that, right?
100%.
That's where I try to go.
That.
I could see you being like that too. So I don't think that way now. I would never take a stick in my bag. I learned more about me than I'm still learning about me. I'm 40, whatever.
Yeah.
41?
I don't think it ever ends.
Fuck, I just turned 41.
No, you're 40. I think you're 40.
1980.
No, you're 41. You're 80.
I just turned 41.
Yeah. Erica just formed 47. So
yeah, she's 54 and a half. I wish my wife was in here.
she's not out here.
Trey's always fucking balling on her.
Look here.
But, God damn it, I didn't answer your question. But yeah, lineman for 25 years.
That's dope, man.
So,
yeah,
traveled just everywhere. 13 years of it, I wasn't here hardly at all. So we all hear about our soldiers and our things like that. There's a lot of people that travel. This isn't debunking them, because I bleed for soldiers, man. I love them. But I traveled more than a lot of them have.
Yeah.
The ones I know now. I'm just speaking to what I know. And I was gone more than most of them, where we would do 2-3 months and not come home at all.
Yeah.
And then we come home for 2 days, and we'd be gone for 2-3 more months. We come home for 2 days. It was fucking ridiculous, man. It was getting so my kids, they're raised by their mama, man.
Yeah,
they're tough. They're good kids, man.
Question for you, like, and I mean, like, how did you handle being away so long? Like, how did you deal with that?
Just did it. There's
like,
no
was
way.
there anything that got you through it? Like, was there ever moments where you're like, damn, this is tough?
Lots of whiskey.
Lots of whiskey.
Yeah, I was a drunk, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's just like,
seriously,
just going through the motions,
plugging it out. Yeah, getting it out. Yeah, bet your ass. A lot of them are like that. A lot of us are like that.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, usually with the truck drivers like that, I was gonna assume that because you talked about Blue Beacon, I was assuming that maybe you did truck driving, you were like out and about, but I was like, nah, that doesn't make sense. Like
power guys, they're more out and about than people will ever know.
Yeah,
we log miles. We're gonna have to do a big episode on power stuff one time and really dig in deep to it, because people don't know really anything about it. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't. Like, honestly, I don't. But I would love to learn about it, because I mean, you talked about being gone a lot, and I just thought, you being gone a lot, I was just like, man, like, I wonder how, like, he just got through that, like, not being, because I couldn't imagine, like, leaving my baby, like.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
That's the other, it's nice to be brought up that way, because most people just have that hardened, like, how dare you thing for what I've done with my life.
Yeah. Oh, it's not,
it's like, it just is what it is, man.
Yeah.
My kids are the dopest little well-behaved. They may not get straight A's or anything like that. Hey, I don't know.
That doesn't mean shit.
These kids are fucking awesome. They're talented. They're solid. They're
respectful.
They're not wound. They're good
Polite.
kids, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, you just mind your own fucking business.
100%.
You know what I mean? Whoever's coming at you like that, it's like, man, you haven't walked a second in these shoes. How dare you ask why I travel so much and have it? I just do, man.
Yeah.
So you can have what you have and don't do or whatever. We all have a spot, right?
100%.
There's no right or wrong or easy or hard way. It's all just shit. It's hard. Everybody's life's rough, man.
No, that's true. Everybody's got some shit.
No.
But yeah, the one thing that I'll say, like, that I, take away from the most, like, from your show is just, like, the self-awareness. Like, I really respect that, too. Like, and
Thanks,
I wanted
man.
to just, like, thank you, for, like, taking the time to have me on here.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
I guess up. You're down south, right? You're down south?
Yeah, I live,
Salt Lake-ish.
yeah, so I'm in Kearns.
So thanks for coming up.
West. Yeah.
See how we
it's
do
fun.
that? If you're down south, you're coming up.
Let's go.
If we're going to Salt Lake, we're going down to Salt Lake. You don't go up to Salt Lake from here.
Yeah.
Why do we do that? Idaho. We're going up to Idaho. You don't say going down to Idaho. But you are going up. Isn't that weird?
Idaho's always up.
Just on a map.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, well, is the altitude higher?
What do you say going to California?
No, it's
Or going to Maine, right?
going up.
I mean, you could say going down if the
Going over to
altitude's
California.
lower.
Heading over to California. Wow, fuck, we're weird.
You got the altitude and the directions.
I'm weird. What did we miss? Did we miss anything?
You could say going south.
Heading south.
Or
Do you know how many people don't even know what that means anymore? Southwest South. What are you laughing at? What I miss?
No, it's just
Said you're heading south. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
feels like a sexual
We were almost there
Childish.
with a smooth fucking show. I've only said
This
fuck
is wh-
like 5 times.
This is when Kay turns 25. You know?
You really are 25 years old, bro?
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind, man.
yeah,
I don't get what that is. You just sums there.
yeah, really.
smoking.
25.
That's because of his jokes. You know, his jokes are immature. That's his 25-ness.
Oh, there's your 25 coming out. Got it.
Yup.
We got to get you one of these hats. It's close enough to how old you are anyway.
Hell yeah.
So when do we get this album, bro?
So I'm looking at January. That's the goal. That's the
Okay.
goal. If everything goes the way I'm thinking it will, January.
We're going to hold you to January.
Sounds good.
Come up here for Halloween.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Bring your kid up here.
I would love that.
You got to see this.
Dude,
place.
I know
Erica
that-
puts it
We
down
got
with the food.
We got music. It's
She makes this hot chocolate that's like
Yeah.
gourmet, bro. It's
5
incredible.
gallons of it. She makes a big 5-gallon thing of it.
Yeah, say
It's
it,
a whole
that's
thing.
My
We have-
weakness.
We have this door's open. The whole yard's set up just like you've seen. Wait till you see it in the dark. It's cool.
Yeah,
There's fog. There's music. There's noise. Weird shit. And then cool. Yeah.
coolest house.
And then we're all sitting in here, and then we got food and shit. Come hang out, man. We got last year was a big crowd.
I appreciate that a ton. I know my daughter would
We had, like,
trip
300 people here.
if she walked in and seen all this. She would be wanting to touch everything.
And then she's more than welcome. We had somebody else doing the same thing over there welding pretty much.
Yeah, Amari was.
Oh my God, dude.
He was welding and
He had
yeah.
metal strung all the way across. He was in heaven, bro.
Hell yeah.
And all of a sudden we're sitting here and we hear click. He turned on my goddamn welder over there. I was like, oh boy, here we go. The only switch. I don't know how he found that switch. Anyway, that was fucking crazy. He would love it now.
And we're freaking out, and Junior's like, he's fine.
Let him weld, man.
Yeah, it's what he's supposed to do. Like, as he has a blowtorcher in his hand. Like,
I'm that dad.
kid's 3.
I'm that dad, dude. Even with dogs. I wish my wife was there. So if the dog runs away, if you have a puppy, or, a puppy that knows enough. Now, for a minute, you got to wrangle them. You got to herd them around all the time. I'm the dad that quickly gets whoever it is they do their thing.
Yeah.
So, like right there with him, I'm like, man, let him go have fun. Because that's how I was as a kid.
Yeah.
And if you tried to stop me, I would, as soon as you turned your back, I was doing all kinds of something else I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, just let me do my thing. So I always remember that as a kid. So I always try to let, as much as I don't want to, let people do their thing. I'm like, that's a hammer. Oh, fuck. But the dog will take off running. Everybody chases the dog. Don't chase the dog.
Yeah.
That dog will come back.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you don't chase it, he'll turn around and come back.
Yeah.
So that's how I think.
Yeah.
But I was raised with the whole midnight was curfew. We didn't have curfew. We never had no rules. It was always left in a little weird thing. You had to be present, figure it out, talk, communicate. It wasn't
Sounds
ever,
like that's how I grew up.
so it was like,
that.
you never knew. There's no rule. There's nothing in stone in this house ever. That's why I am the way I am today. But it was, be home around midnight-ish. So every single time we were here, at 11:30, because that's how I was given that respect, right? I think it's the same thing for humans and cat, all that, dogs.
Yeah.
Let people be their thing, man. So obviously you had a lot of that in your life because you're pretty chill.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know, it's a trip because like I'm happy that you see it the way you do. you know, some people will be like, oh, like you being real stiff, or like you being, you know, like they're like, oh, like, you know, I don't like they mistake. I don't even know what to call it.
It's funny. Everybody has so weird perceptions, man.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere. But yeah, I would never see. And it's no, you're chill, man. You're super chill.
Appreciate that a ton. Yeah.
But it's weird how we'll go somewhere else and it's a totally different experience.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never heard nobody tell me I'm calm before. Not ever.
Yeah.
He said that.
Well, the thing that, you know, I mean, I
Or he
noticed
said, you're kind of calm on that. It's like, Dre's like, what?
Yeah. Maybe it was just the episodes that
No, I
seen.
like that. I like that. I'm trying to do that.
Because when, you know, when I seen you on the episode with my cousin Nessie, you know, that one, you know, you just chill. Like when you're with your son, you're chill. Like I seen one with you and Dre. I think it was episode 50. It was when, let's see, I believe that was you and your wife's anniversary was around that same episode, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
And so, yeah, so it's just like when I was, you know, like watching these, I was just like, man, like I love like how you super, you know, from what I can see, you're really family oriented. You know, you give
Just
people their roses.
Just barely, though. I mean, I've never been here, so I'm getting to know them all.
Like,
That's what I mean. That's why it's working for now, because I have never been here. They're like, hey, who's this guy? I'm like, I'm your fucking dad. Get your room clean, kid.
let's go.
We don't have to tell him that. It just happens.
The kids tell him that, hey, who's this dude living here, man? You gonna clean your room?
Dude, I don't know how to do anything here. I don't know how to run stuff. Like, that woman holds it down for me, man.
Yeah.
I hope you have one of those, too.
Oh, yeah. My wife is a blessing.
We're
man.
all of us, they're good. Like, my little circle, our circle, everybody's got their tight little other person. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, my wife, I know I can always count on her. And I just, you know, like, even with this podcast tour, like, there's been times, like, she, like, made sure I made it to, you know, podcasts. Like,
How many more you got to go, bro, man? How many did you schedule up?
Right now, there's 13.
Damn.
There's supposed to be, if I get the confirmation on the next bit, I'm looking at another 12.
Damn, bro. Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. It's really cool. Like, and it's just what I've noticed that's really dope. I literally haven't gone to a podcast and ran into the same thing ever.
Everybody's got their own little unique flavor, and it's the same exact thing. It's just a little content, but man, we all shake it up a little.
Just like rap.
You got to hear me rap? No, you don't want to hear none of that.
Let's go. I heard that you both were freestyling a little bit on the episode that I did watch.
Oh shit! Did I? We did? You and I did? Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure it was episode 50.
I don't remember that one. I gotta chime back into that.
This dude Dre looking happy as shit.
How did we do? Are we there? Am I there? Am I close to there? What else we got? You got anything else, bro? We'll wrap it up.
Well, I wanted to ask you, I mean, like, I haven't heard this myself, you know, so what makes you, like, do this? Like, why is this so important to you? Why is podcasting, you know, something that you picked up? I know it's a hell of
Junior answer.
question.
No, it's good. I'm just loaded up. I got to be careful because my answers are long. See him getting ready.
It's okay, long way.
He's ready.
He's like,
He's like, bad question.
He got ready. He's like,
I'm deep.
20 minutes.
So shoot me, right? When people ask me something, I want to give them something.
Well, no, and I like
That's
that.
why, but it drives people crazy. It's sad, but it is what it is. I'm a fucking passionate dude.
What's dope is my dad's long-winded, so that shit don't bother me at all.
I love it. You ask me something, it's more thorough than you're ever going to hear. So doing the podcast simply was, I was trying to simplify it. And I think the easiest way to sum it up was I do so many weird things. They're not weird. They're random. I do a lot of stuff. And a good way to showcase all of it kind of together, and I thought would be a podcast, trying to put it in a thing, like a little more of a thing than anything else would be.
Yeah.
Because I do too many things. So I didn't know, I couldn't just do a podcast. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, we have rappers on. I got gun guy on. Then I got the sex girls on. Then we got, it's just, it's perfect.
Paranormal Activity on.
Yeah, that one was dope.
Yeah, that shit had me tripped out. I was like, shit, if I show my wife this, she is not going to let me go.
Keep watching, man. We got lots of cool stuff coming up. But that's all. Trying to just network, just like you are.
Yeah.
Just like everybody. Just trying to put myself out there a little more. And I thought this would be a great way to do it.
Yeah, and I think you're doing an amazing job.
Thanks, man. We're getting close. We're getting up there.
Yeah, man. Hella episodes.
Episodes 100 is coming. We're almost 10,000. We're downloads. We're getting there. I want that every day. I want that every show. Now, damn it. Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, man. And the scene up in here is dope.
Thanks, man.
Like, this is like,
put a lot of work into it.
yeah, this is.
But it's fun. We like it.
You put your everything into it. This is beautiful, bro.
Well, so do you, man. You can tell that too.
Thank you.
You can tell that. Just by the way you carry it.
Thank you. I appreciate that a ton.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to plug? What's all your socials? Why do I can't say that word? Socials. God, I fucking struggle with that word.
Socials.
Almost every single time I say socials. Say socials. She shells by the seashore. I put an H with all of them.
But yeah,
socials. Jesus, I nailed it.
Some socials. Let's go. But you can find me, on Instagram. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify. You can find me pretty much anywhere under Ktha Dawg. It's KTHADAWG. But yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I'm excited for that album.
Yeah, me too. This one's hella different.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. It's hella different.
Keep doing it different, baby. I like that.
Hey, before we get out, I want both of you guys to try to say that.
Red roses for Ruby, red rubies for Rosie. Did I say it wrong? Red roses for Ruby, red rubies for Rosie. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Red roses for Ruby, red rubies for Rosie.
It's just funny.
Fuck you. What are we doing wrong?
This fucking guy.
Have you seen the ones with the color, bro? Oh, God, what's this? Where you read the color, not the word? That one's all fucked up.
Through 3 cheese threes. Oh, shit.
So I got these tongue twisters on top. Kay, go ahead and take the top one, and then Junior, take the bottom. Take the second one.
All right.
Okay, go, Kay. Here we go.
While these fleas flew.
You got to do the fucking first one, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're the first one, Junior, the second one. And don't be practicing.
I am now. I heard him fucking that up. I got it. Fuck, these are weird.
Through 3 cheese trees.
Oh, that's a fucking hard one. Keep
that
going,
one was
bitch.
hard as fuck.
There's more. There's fucking another line there.
So 3 free fleas flew.
Yeah, you fuck. Now do it all together.
Again.
Yeah, do it fucking all together, bro.
All right. Through 3 cheese threes.
No.
3 fleas.
Start over. Threes.
God damn.
Try it again.
All right.
That's a fucking bitch one.
Through 3.
Why is that so hard?
My fucking God.
True.
Through 3 cheese trees. 3 free fleas flew.
Yeah.
Fucking today, Junior.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah, fuck, watch this. Watch this shit.
Junior, go ahead and hit us with the third one since you can't do it.
Yeah, I caught your shit on that last one, bro. I got Freezy Breeze made these 3 trees freeze.
Hey, that was fucking smooth.
There's no trees. Oh, hold on. These 3. Okay, you got it.
These 3 trees freeze.
You missed these.
No, Freezy Breeze made these 3 trees freeze.
You missed D's though.
Freezy Breeze, D's and does. Give me a really good one. Pad Kid poured curd. What the fuck? Pulled cod? What the hell is that? Pad Kid poured curd, pulled cod. That's stupid as fuck.
Sounds like a Call of Duty reference.
6 sick hicks. Nick 6 slick bricks with picks and sticks. That was weird. How about Peter Piper picked a bag of pickles? That fucking one. There you go. Oh, what's this one?
Do this one right here. This
Homer.
Oh shit.
Oh, you gotta try.
Professional pumpkin pickers are. Oh yeah, am I reading that part? What the fuck?
Yep. Top one's just telling you it's a tongue twister.
Oh, okay. Professional pumpkin pickers are prone to pick the plumpest.
That's easy.
Pumpkins. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say
that one's easy as fuck.
Yeah, that one was pretty simple. Look at.
There's got to be one that's fucking.
It didn't
that
make
one
me
you
simple,
did there.
Jack.
That was impossible, bro. That one was not.
Will you love me? Hey, what the hell is that movie called? Pineapple Express? No, that's not Pineapple. Is it Pineapple Express?
What?
The movie where it had Simple Jack in that movie.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. And then I can't see it no more. It's behind your computer. But a bit of butter. Fuck, that is so long. Better butter. That would make my batter better.
That one isn't even like a tongue twister. That shit's exhausting.
Oh, there's Simba. What's he saying, bro? Once upon a time, 3 witches wished 3 wishes, but which witch knows which wished which wish? Why the fuck is Simba in there? Did I nail that?
Why the fuck are you so good at that?
Yeah, you are. Hey, and that shit.
And you were the.
Because I read a lot of fucking books, so
Maybe
I'm
I should
like,
be a rapper.
You were the first person. Like, you're the reason why I wanted to pull up these tongue twisters. Because you were like,
impressive as fuck.
what'd you say? Socials.
She shits in the she sheriff. How's that one go? She shells. Yeah, those are why Simba? Simba's a cute
question. What the fuck is behind Simba? Why is there a random smiling long ass tongue right there?
It's like someone dropping their little thingy bomber in there.
Oh, okay.
I guess. Little bastards. Okay, well, God damn it. We better wrap this up. I got another show to record still. Can you believe that?
Shit, you a busy man.
You can hang out and watch if you want to. We're going to blast another show.
Let's plug the sweatshirt. You want to grab that real quick?
Yeah, hand me
those are dope.
hand me my hoodie, Landon.
There are new merch out right now.
This is the hat.
Yeah, make sure you grab a hat.
Where's your hat?
My son stole
Fucking
it.
kid stole both of them.
Yep. Yeah, Tavian, he got both of my hats.
Okay, how am I
It's a
looking?
merch collector.
How
Hey,
are we
that
looking?
hoodie is dope as fuck.
Yeah, bro. So
Highline tattoo.
it's black and got we have all colors though. Right now they did black and green.
The rose is what stood out to me, Rose Park.
Yeah, bro. So there's the back of it. Insignia is all there. Good stuff. Jade designed everything. And her dad put it together. Here's the rose on the sleeve, and then there's a broken chain on this sleeve. So these are our first try at like this hectic shirt we're building someday. So this is what they come up with for hoodies, and they're dope. Oh, and then her dad's company right here, 3031. I don't think it's anything, no merch, no nothing. I don't think he has Instagram up yet or anything like that, but look, it's coming. It's coming. So 3031. That's Jade's dad. Yeah, so they're hype. They're cool.
Yeah,
And our
they're
hats, you can get merch here. There's tons of merch here. Or Instagram us. You guys know how to do that. Email, we'll send them to you, whatever we got to do. We didn't start a fire. We're good.
dope. Hell yeah.
Nobody's arrested.
Oh, and the smoke stop.
Yeah, I quit it. I killed it.
Yeah, that was a vibe.
I'll fire it up.
Everybody's
some more.
got to experience that once.
Yeah, come on down, fools. We have live audiences here all the time watching them, so they know that. Keep watching us, guys. You know where to find us all. Dre talks about it at the end of every freaking episode. You should already know, people. I'm pointing at the right camera. But the ones that listen aren't going to hear that. It's weird. Or see that.
Let's go. I appreciate you, man.
So I end the show every time with a little thingy thing. Little quote going on. I had a good one and forgot, Dre, so we got to go back to the old school. So we'll just say, just be present, people. That's the only trick to life. Be present. And the only thing that matters is what you do with your life. Love you all.